Hi, welcome back to Tea Claus.
This is Deborah, and here's Paige.
So, thank you for watching our last videos.
Thank you so much. If you like them, please like and subscribe. That would be appreciated. And today we are going to do a missing case on Jodi Huisentruit. Jodi Huisentruit went missing on June 27th, 1995. She was supposed to arrive at work at 3 a.m. for the morning broadcast in Mason City, Iowa. But she overslept that morning, and her coworkers called her to wake her up at 4 a.m. Jodi said she would be right in. She lived in a small apartment in Mason City, a mile away from work. When she didn't arrive at work within a timely manner, the assumption was she fell back asleep. While she was missing, the station's producer anchored the 6 a.m. broadcast, but then there was still no sign of the newscaster. They called the police to go check on her. The police did not find Jodi, but they did find disturbing signs of her absence.
It looked like she had been attacked and abducted. There was definite signs of a struggle, such as a bent car key that indicated she could have been attacked from behind, and there was a lot of force used. Things that belonged in her purse were also on the ground near her vehicle. There was also drag marks in the parking lot. Her building had no security cameras. Police found no witnesses and no blood. Little forensic evidence was recovered, though police did find a hair and a partial palm print on her car. After her disappearance, interest centered around two offenders who lived nearby, but investigators ruled them out. Another person of interest was John Vansice, a friend of Jodi's, who was 22 years older than her and who had recently thrown a birthday party for her. He also called the news station asking if she was there before she had been reported missing. John said he cooperated with investigators and was not involved with her disappearance. In 2017, investigators attached GPS mobile tracking devices to two vehicles connected to him. He complied with court order to provide DNA and fingerprints also. The tracking seemed to prove no further information. John passed away last December.
Jodi had given indications that she had concerns for her safety prior to her disappearance. In October 1994, she filed a police report regarding a suspicious subject who was following her, driving a white, newer pickup. She had also taken a self-defense course. The day before she disappeared, she was playing in a golf tournament for charity and told others she was considering changing her phone number because she was receiving harassing phone calls. Her information was very public, being a newscaster, and it would have been easy for her to have a stalker, unfortunately.
There has been leads and tips over the years, but nothing has resulted in them finding her. After receiving a tip in October, the Mason City investigators worked with police in Winstead, Minnesota, to search a farm construction area, but they only found animal bones. The police still have the palm print in evidence and her belongings that were collected at the scene. Hopefully one day this can be used to capture the person who was responsible. Her family had declared her dead in 2001, though nobody has ever been found. If you have any information regarding this case, please contact Mason City Police Department at 641-421-3636.
Then this is the speculations part of the series. And after going through this case, we kind of concluded that there is not enough information to go off to speculate. Anyone could be responsible, and if there is any trace DNA on her belongings that don't belong to her, we wonder if that has been looked into and if they were able to compare palm prints to John to rule him out for good prior to his death. This was the 30-year anniversary of her disappearance, and we hope the police department receives more information as to what really happened that unfortunate day to bring closure to her family, friends, and colleagues.
Yeah, it's crazy how they didn't find hardly any evidence of like anything other than the few things they did find, but no blood.
Right?
You'd think with a struggle like that, there should have been like one or two, small drops of blood. And
Right? It's too bad she didn't, kind of wish that sometimes. I don't know, if a pretty big fight occurs, like just like, defending yourself, that they leave stuff behind,
Mm-hmm.
just so it can be tested.
Yeah, and then that drag mark, that's pretty creepy.
Oh yeah, the whole thing's kind of eerie. And it's pretty sad. Nothing's been heard from her in
Well, and it was
that
done
long.
early in the morning.
Oh yeah, like she overslept, and it was like,
And they had talked to her. It must have been right before this happened.
oh yeah, it sounds like they called her. She overslept, and then she was just, had to get ready and leave and go to the station. And in that time frame, someone was waiting for her.
Yeah, no, you wonder why she overslept because it didn't seem like, according to like what you researched, that she was really one to oversleep. I mean,
No,
newscasters in general usually are ones to oversleep.
they actually said that this was like her first time being late and stuff. So,
Yeah, that seems a bit suspicious.
hmm
Not saying anything was weird. It could have just been a really off day for her, but it
right,
does
could
seem
have
it
been.
does seem strange.
Yes, and especially when that John guy called the station asking, where she was, even when she wasn't there.
Well, and even if it wasn't him because they ruled him out, did he know
Yeah,
something?
right.
Or
And
did she say something the day before that made him worry?
oh yeah, right.
Because why, like she had been worried that she was having someone following her.
hmm Yes, I mean maybe he was worried for her safety.
Yeah,
That's a good point to point out. It's too bad. These missing persons cases are
yeah. And they don't like
there's not a lot of
phone
information in
record.
them.
Yeah, and they don't have phone records like they have phone records now. So you can't be like,
Right.
oh, what was she texting her friend the night before?
Right. And it's too bad that the apartment, like back then, security cameras probably weren't a big thing. Like nowadays,
No,
there's security cameras everywhere.
exactly. And even if someone's like covering their face, you still can track, I don't know, anything like their car or which
The
direction
height,
they went.
right? They're like how tall they can be, or they can get everything like that from the security
Mm-hmm.
camera. And then they can also bring it to the FBI the FBI can do things to make the footage look better.
Yeah. I definitely think all apartment buildings, if they're not like legally mandated, should have a security camera in their parking lot, especially. Well, just because like you can have such small civil things like car crashes,
Stealing and everything. Oh yeah, like just
all just
yeah,
these minor things, and it's made so much easier when you just have a camera pointed at it.
I agree. I think any apartment building should have a security camera, like especially at the entrances and in the parking lot, the exits, and at the playground.
Makes me want to have a security camera at this point.
Yeah, I know we do. Yep.
I know a lot of people have them now.
I mean, it's kind of annoying because every time, yeah, ours is kind of annoying because every time, the wind blows, you get like a ping.
Oh, my security light in my backyard because our bedroom's in the back. I'm like trying to fall asleep and I'll see this
Oh,
like
yeah.
little flicker of light. I'm like, oh, what's that? What's back there? And it's really just wind. It freaks me out every time.
Yep, that's what ours does too. I'm like, why is it on? I know I see ours going on. I say, why is ours on? And it's just,
Like I know wind's invisible, but it
well,
clearly
it's
gets
right,
picked up.
right. It was like the tree branches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or there could be like a rabbit or something outside, little animal,
Love a good
or
rabbit
a
though.
stray animal, stray cat, dog.
Yeah. But yeah, there really isn't much to go on, especially 30 years later.
Right. At least they still have like her belongings and the palm print and evidence. At least the evidence
Yeah,
wasn't tossed.
right.
Because in some of these cases, when they get 20, 30 years cold, sometimes you hear of them already, the evidence is tossed, or it's been, the chain of custody has been broken, or, something like that's happened, or they can't use it.
Hmm.
So at least they have evidence if if anything were to happen where they could find something.
Yeah, how old would she have
It's
been
just too
there?
bad. It just makes you wonder, like, where these people go, where they're possibly dumped or something. It's like, where do you even start to look?
Yeah, because they like had no like direction. There wasn't anything pointing to where. There's
Right?
no phone ping. There was nothing. So she was 27 years old when she went missing. So she'd been little under 60 now. So whoever
That's
did it to her could still definitely be alive.
alive, yeah. Oh yeah. Sure it was someone around her age or
But what do you guys think? Was it her friend or was her friend trying to protect her?
the comment below if you like, and if you like the story, please like and subscribe for more.